Prince George will go to £6,000 term private school where best friends are banned. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge have announced that Prince George will attend the £6,000 term Thomas's Battersea School in London from September 2017. Headmaster Ben Thomas hopes pupils would have lots of good friends rather than one best friend, in a bid to avoid possessive and hurt feelings. A Kensington Palace spokesperson said, "The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge have announced that Prince George will attend Thomas's Battersea School in London from September 2017. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge have chosen Thomas's, one of 4 family-run schools in London, and not even its Kensington branch, a stone's throw from their royal residence. Instead they have chosen the co-educational outpost in well-to-do Battersea, southwest London, the heart of what is dubbed locally as Nappy Valley. It is a very middle-class, aspirational area of London full of bankers, journalists, and city types, not the traditional Eton-style feeder school royals have been sent to in the past." In a letter to parents today, the £6,000 term school's headmasters, Ben Thomas and Tobin Thomas, said, "A statement will be made today by Kensington Palace announcing that Their Royal Highnesses the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge have decided on Prince George's next school. In advance of that announcement, we are delighted to let you know that they have chosen Thomas's and that from September Prince George will be a pupil at Thomas's Battersea. This is clearly a significant moment for their family and most certainly for Thomas's. Like so many parents, the Duke and Duchess have put a great deal of thought into the choice of their eldest child's first big school. We are honored that the aims and values of Thomas's reflect those that Their Royal Highnesses would like for Prince George's education. We are deeply conscious of the trust that they, like all Thomas's parents, are placing in us and we hope very much to live up to their expectations." The Duke and Duchess have made it clear that they do not wish Prince George's attendance at Thomas's to change its aims, values, or ethos in any way. They would like, as far as is possible, for him to enjoy the same education that all of our pupils receive and for them to join the school community as all of our new parents do. They added, "There has of course been a certain amount of planning and preparation in advance of this announcement, particularly in the areas of security and communication. Pupils will be told the news at school today, members of staff have been briefed." In a statement Kensington Palace said, "The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge will send their son, George, to Thomas's Battersea from September 2017 this year. Their Royal Highnesses are delighted to have found a school where they are confident George will have a happy and successful start to his education." Established by David and Joanna Thomas 40 years ago, the school described itself as being happy, dynamic, and vibrant and one that prides itself on its excellent academic results. Its website describes it as a busy, thriving purposeful school which has 540 boys and girls between the ages of 4 and 13. Its motto is "Be kind," and there is great emphasis on kindness, confidence, and humility, as well as academic results. Prince George, third in line to the throne, will also have the chance to take part in the school's exceptional arts, music, and drama program. It also has a flourishing sports department and encourages its pupils to learn outdoors too. The Kensington branch of the school, there are also schools in Fulham, Clapham, and Battersea, traditionally feeds pupils into elite public schools such as Eton, attended by William and his brother Harry, St. Paul's. This year that the Cambridges and their children would be moving back to London this summer. William and Kate have spent the past 2 years in relative seclusion at Enmore Hall, their spacious Georgian mansion on the Queen's Sandringham estate in rural Norfolk, after William took a part-time job as an air ambulance pilot. But the Prince has decided to move his family back to capital when his contract with East Anglian Air Ambulance comes to an end this summer. Although he has yet to announce his future plans in detail, it is widely anticipated that William, 34, will finally become a full-time working royal in order to help relieve his aging grandparents. Princess Charlotte, who will turn 2 in May, will also start nursery school in London, in contrast to her brother who has attended a small local village nursery, the £5.50 an hour Westacre Montessori. Interestingly, The statement also made clear that William and Kate still very much see 10-bedroom Georgian mansion Anmerhall as their principal family home, despite £4.5 million of taxpayers' money being spent on turning the 22-room apartment 1A at Kensington Palace into their official London residence. It said, since 2014 the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge have used apartment 1A at Kensington Palace as their official residence when carrying out royal duties, while basing their family primarily at their home in Norfolk. This arrangement has allowed the Duke to work as a pilot with the East Anglia Air Ambulance, a role he has valued hugely. Their Royal Highnesses love their time in Norfolk and it will continue to be their home. Kensington Palace have said the Duke and Duchess wish to increase their official work on behalf of the elderly Queen, who will celebrate her 91st birthday next month, and for the charities they support, mean they need to be based in London. The monarch, who, along with her 95-year-old husband, the Duke of Edinburgh, has battled increasing bouts of ill health in recent years, has already said she will no longer undertake long-haul travel. She is also making small but increasingly noticeable tweaks to her diary, such as handing over public investitures and carrying out more engagements at Buckingham Palace and Windsor Castle. William has described his time working as an air ambulance pilot as a huge privilege and says he will carry his experiences in the job with him for the rest of his life. Although some have questioned his attempts to juggle royal duties with a second job as spreading himself too thinly, William has always argued the role will offer a valuable perspective to my royal work for decades to come. William has often been accused of being work-shy, having resisted taking on a full-time royal role until now, a charge that was again levelled at him last week when the Mail revealed that he had skipped a major Commonwealth service with the Queen and the rest of the royal family to go on a lad ski weekend in Switzerland. He has always privately argued, however, that there are enough senior royals ready to help the aging Queen with her duties, allowing him to pursue public service in another direction, at the same time as spending more time with his children while they are young. Prince George most recently attended Westacre Montessori School near the family home, Anmerhall in Norfolk. Westacre, which is more than 30 years old and situated in a former chapel, runs on the approach developed by Italian educator Maria Montessori in the early 1900s. The child-centered technique uses children's natural instinct to learn through play, and allows them freedom to develop at their own pace. In its latest Ofsted report, Westacre was described as a bright, attractive, and welcoming environment. Last month it was reported that William and Kate are expected to leave their Norfolk residence behind for Kensington Palace this year. Both William and Kate are set to take on even more royal duties in 2017, after stepping up their responsibilities this year. William's contract as a pilot East Anglian Air Ambulance comes to an end this month. The Duke and Duchess are also reportedly hoping to expand their own Royal Foundation charity and want to focus more on causes like mental health. Prince William and Kate, along with Prince Harry, have openly lent their